exciting. We might actually oh my gosh, ladies, this is the first time we've had more audience members than comics.
Yeah!
Like the only one. Okay, who's excited about that? Except the audience members, which is fantastic.
Yay! We're representing.
Thank you, Dad. Oh my God, this is gonna go great, isn't it? All right, so my name is Megan. I am the host. Couple roles. All of my wonderful comedian people have been here before, but just so that everybody knows, I started this mic because I was tired of showing up to a very skeevy bar at 10 o'clock at night and being told I wasn't funny. So here we are at an inclusive space where we can tell pretty much whatever we want as long as we are not hateful, racist, or jerkballs. Other than that, pretty much everything is on the table. Yep, Dad, those are the rules.
I'm trying to go over what I'm going to say.
Okay, you can go over what you're going to say.
I'm
So,
good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Awesome sauce. So, I'm going to get us started a little bit. It is back to school season. Very excited. Everybody is back to school. As a mom, I am very happy. It's the best part about back to school is trying to talk to your children after their first day back, right? Like you're excited as a mom, and you're like, how was school? Good. How was your teacher? Fine. Did you meet any friends? Yeah. You gonna tell me their names? No. And that was my second grader. That was the first day of second grade. Yeah, and that's first day of second grade. So I'm working with my therapist on my fear of not being heard, which is a great personality trait when you're a mom or married or trying to interact with people in general. And I have decided it's kind of like, how would I describe it? It is kind of like being Lucy in the chocolate factory, only you have these. And you're trying to pick up the little piece of chocolate, but there's 5 more things that need to be addressed at the very same time. So you just wind up shoveling the chocolate into your mouth, praying for bedtime. So that was my Little Hands joke. Obviously, it didn't go that well. The only people who enjoyed it were my Little Hands friends. But I tried. All right. Okay, so we tried the Little Hands joke. I have recently gotten into protective romance novels, which are those books about ex-military that say wonderfully strong women who probably would have figured it out if they'd just given them 5 minutes, but no. Love the books. The titles are a little much. Things like Saving Sydney or Deserving Hannah. I mean, I get it. Like, my husband asked me, he said, why isn't there a book titled, like Texting Meredith? And I was like, because they're not about a nerd who sort of seduced a woman with a pocket protector. These are not books about real life. If they were books about real life that have names like Doing the Dishes for Johnny or Obligatory Hand Jobs for Mark, like they just wouldn't, nobody's writing those romance novels. That's why we do stand-up instead. Yeah. So, yes. So there we go. All right. So the obligatory hand joke stands. Awesome. So I'm trying to model tiny hands. Maybe we'll work the tiny hands into that.
I was going to say you needed to keep the hands on.
Keep the hands on? Yeah. It's hard with the hands. I don't usually take this much time to work through material, but there's only like 4 of us. So if you do a hand job joke, I also usually hold on to... Ooh.
Wait till you see the video with that look on your face like that.
This mic, I'm not usually a person who holds a mic, but because I have these babies on, I can. And this, okay, so this might be a fun visual. All right, this is fun crowd work. I like this. I enjoy this. All right. So, where was I going here? Oh, so I'm trying to teach my children how to have a healthy relationship. Which, is really kind of fun because I think about after a year, you sort of look at your partner and you're like, not sure I really would recommend this. So great. I recently caught my husband actually he wasn't trying to, he was successfully scrolling through Reddit while he was giving me a hug, like behind my back. And he was very proud of himself. He, crappy. And he was very proud of himself because he thought he was multitasking. And I said, oh, we're bringing work home, fantastic. How do you feel about me outsourcing blowjobs to the drinking water bird toy? He asked if they were available next day delivery on Amazon. Yeah, so maybe that's a tiny hands area too somehow, I don't know. Where was I going after this? So I have noticed that one of the best way to stay married to my husband is to talk like he's important. It doesn't matter what my hands are doing. Anybody else? You just have to talk like they're important, right? Like you have to say, it doesn't matter if you're doing anything, but oh yes, honey, very, very, oh, that must have been really hard. Yes, absolutely, sure, yeah, absolutely, great job. Well, you're doing whatever you need to do.
How do you talk to me?
Yes, that's also how I manage my dad. I just have my hands free and I'm doing it.
Much different story.
And so my son, though, has not learned this subtle art of ego stroking yet. He has recently discovered that he's getting funnier as he's older. And I explained to him, yes, actually this does happen because you understand more abstract concepts, your vocabulary gets bigger, it's very common. And he looks at me and he goes, so how come my stepdad isn't funny? And I was like, Apple tree. Yes, there we go. So that is my time for today. Thank you guys very much for joining me. And welcome to the Ladies' Night. As I did, if you want to stop and restart a joke, ladies, we have plenty of time. So feel free to stop, get feedback. I know a couple of us are going to be working on a show in November. So if there's something you want to work through, we're very excited about it. Promotional material coming out this month. All right.